Glad you made it. Piece of cake. So where is this thing? I almost got killed for it. Can I at least set eyes on it? What happened to piece of cake? Quote, Storm Shadow and Scarlet. Everything converges as Arashigaki must keep the weapon from falling into the hands of a new enemy. Presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed by Image Comics, Scarlet, Volume 1, Issue 4, The Energon Universe. On the 47th floor of Satto 3, Sakuro, Jinx uses her and Scarlet's secret code to silently communicate, warning Scarlet that there are eyes and ears everywhere, so they must be discreet. Jinx introduces herself in Japanese, noting they haven't officially met yet. Scarlet asks if their mission is complete now that the energy shield is down, but Jinx replies that they're not finished and that Storm Shadow will have to explain the next steps. Jinx and Scarlet enter the room where Storm Shadow is waiting, and they notice a glowing pit in the center. Storm Shadows explains that the energy shield came down, but as they approach, the floor unexpectedly opened up. Scarlet observes the pit and remarks, well, it's big enough to fit a person. Do we follow? It's shallow. Storm Shadow speculates. It must have dropped just under the floor and moved to another level. Quite clever as last gambits go. However, the Mugenonami forces have been amassing on level 44, so we're preparing a strike force there. You two take the service stairs down and find a different way in. I'll meet you there. Scarlet begins to suspect that they might actually be a trap. As Storm Shadows makes his way to floor 44, Jinx uses an EMP device to disrupt any surveillance, granting the two a brief 2-minute reunion. Storm Shadow crashes onto floor 44, drawing his katana as he prepares for battle. Storm Shadow charges into battle, cutting down the Mugagami forces with his katana and delivering a powerful roundhouse kick. He strikes another soldier in the face before taking out 2 or 3 more with his blade. Leaping high, he takes down yet another enemy, then uses his katana to slice an attacker coming from behind. These are the crucial 2 minutes Jinx referred to earlier. Jinx quickly asks Scarlet, do you have a burn bag on you? I've got intel stash all over me. Scarlet replies, of course, check the lining of my left boot. Jinx says, did you come on your own or did they send you? Scarlet answers, it's a bit of both. A guy named Stalker sent me. You know him? Jinx responds, yeah, Stalker helped me get into this mess. Good to know he still cares that I'm in it. Scarlet says, Jinx, if you wanted out, why'd you tell me not to follow you? Your first code, don't follow me. Jinx replies, because I want you alive, Scarlet. Scarlet interprets Jinx, I want you alive too. You thought I could just ignore seeing you in Monaco after you've been missing for 2 years? I don't know what could have stopped me from coming. Maybe nothing. Jinx says, I know, but I was afraid. It's one thing for this mission to get me killed. It's another for it to kill you too. They both say, I miss you, as they hug each other. While they're hugging, Scarlet says, while we're hugging and you can't attack me, I need you to know that most of our plants are dead or dying. Scarlet then adds, I'm trying not to hate myself. They miss you. Nothing I do works. Jinx replies, ironically, murderer. Jinx hands over the intel as Scarlet says, I just realized handing over your intel means you're not planning to leave with me. Snowjob is here waiting for my signal. Just walk away with me right now. Scarlet continues, we don't have to go to 44. We can walk out the front door and disappear into the city while everyone's fighting over this stupid weapon. Jinx replies, but it's not stupid, Scarlet. This weapon is dangerous. It means something. It's exactly the reason we get into this business, to make a difference. Jinx goes on to say, I'm afraid all the time, constantly aching for home in a way I didn't even know was possible. But I also love this, down to the absolute deepest reaches of my soul. I'm so good at it, and it might be the only thing I'm good at, and it matters so much. I'm not kidding. Scarlet being here right now is important. It could make a difference. I don't know how much you know, but the Arashigaki might be an enemy now, but they could be an ally down the line. With some of these things that are coming, we're going to need all the allies we can get. If me being here can make that happen, can prevent this weapon from falling into the wrong hands, that's everything. Scarlet asks, is the weapon going to the Arashigaki for sure the right thing? Jinx replies, maybe not, but it's definitely better than the current alternative. Affirmative. Cobra. Scarlett says. What? What is that? Jinx says. It's a rising power. It's going to be a problem for anyone fighting for the free world. Scarlett asks. Does that include Arashkaki? Jinx replies. I don't know yet. I'm not sure they know yet. It's part of why I'm here. Oh God, we're almost out of time. I'm so sorry. Scarlett says. No, don't do that. We don't have time for that. Just stay smart, stay cool, stay alive. We'll get out of here. We will. Scarlett thinks everything in me wants to cry out with her, but even more than me, she has to stay icy cold or they will sniff her out. The only thing worse than getting myself killed on this mission, as if I came all the way and got her killed. Scarlett then says, wait, we shouldn't go to 44. There's no way the weapon is there. 44 is a code for like double death, right? The weapon was housed on 47, a much luckier floor than 44. Why then put it on 44 unless it's a trap? 48 would be luckier, more like 47. Plus, why announce its location by amassing all your forces there? And what better way to trick anyone observing than actually sending the weapon up when it looks like it went down? Jinx says, you're brilliant, beautiful. Scarlett and Jinx go to floor 48. Instead of using the door, they go through a panel. Scarlett was right. They overhear someone saying, if we can just get them on 44, we'll be fine. Jinx says, the buyer has arrived. Cobra's here. As Scarlett looks at the weapon, she thinks to herself, if she's not coming back with me, I'm at least going to see what's in the damn box. Scarlett is the first to climb out from behind the panel and hide beside a pillar. Then Jinx follows, using code to say, remember Columbia, it's not likely to be forgotten. I hope this goes more smoothly than it has so far. Scarlett thinks to herself, they immediately fall back into their old rhythms. It feels good to fight alongside Jinx again. She missed it, and she can tell that Jinx has too. Scarlett and Jinx use their katanas to eliminate many Mugagami soldiers. Jinx radios Storm Shadow that they found the weapon when a squad of Cobra troopers storms in. The Cobra troopers are shooting at Scarlett and Jinx, pinning them down. One of the Cobra troopers reports the area is not secure. I repeat, not secured. Secure the area now. Cobra Commander will not wait. The trooper continues. Command this, sir. The weapon is not secured. We cannot control the room without reinforcements. Scarlett responds. We just need a little help. Just then, Storm Shadow jumps out from the ducts. Storm Shadow is a game changer. With Jinx and Scarlett, they quickly use their katanas to eliminate all the soldiers as they fight in front of the weapon they are supposed to secure. Storm Shadow opens it, revealing the legendary weapon, Ichige no Ken, the Sword of Life. As he takes it for himself, Storm Shadow feels the power of the blade, filling him as if he was destined for its power. Watching him, Scarlett wonders if she made the right choice in helping the Arashkaki clan. Storm Shadow declares, it is the fabled Sword of Life, the power of it, and the feeling of being destined to wield it, destined to rule all. Scarlett thinks to herself, I know I just helped him get that sword, but I can't shake this overwhelming sense of dread. Something about him claiming the sword feels like a game changer. Perhaps not the kind we're hoping for. Next, Cobra Commander, presented by Skybound Entertainment, distributed by Image Comics, Scarlett Volume 1, Issue 5, The Energon Universe.